Hello students. Today we are going to see history of novel. That is section 4 of your textbook 4.1. Last year we have studied history of drama. Now all these forms come under literature. Now in literature we have drama, novel, poems, short stories. Now what is literature? In simple words, anything that is written is called literature. So, literature is a form of expression. In this text, that is 4.1, we will learn how novel became popular in the 18th century. Now, that doesn't mean that novel became famous all of a sudden or it came into limelight. So, you will learn in this unit which which factors contributed to the rise of novel. First thing. Second, relation between 18th century and the rise of novel. Now if you look at the slide given here, 4.1 history of novel. In the 18th century, or we can say 18th century gifted two new forms to English literature. One is periodical essay and the other is novel. So novel caught the spirit of 18th century. The 18th century was the age of intellectual. Intellectual means related to intellect. Sentimental, that means emotional. Realistic, that is practical. 18th century literature instructed readers to live more purposeful and virtuous life. Virtuous life means uh, righteous life, or we can say spiritual life. So the 18th century literature tried to instruct the readers to live a purposeful and a virtuous, virtuous life. Now, novel is a style of literature. So there are different styles: style of art, style of music, style of painting. All these are the different types of styles which are used in arts, music, painting. Now, people consider it as a class because it has a special characteristic. So, novel has a special characteristic, or art, music, painting. These also have a different characteristics. Literary genre is a type or category of literary composition. Novel is not a short story or an essay. It is a long type printed story having imaginary characters and events. So if you look here, you'll find that we are talking about novel, means how novel came into existence or how it got identity, like that. So novel is not a short story, nor it is an essay. It is a long type printed story. It is printed story, but it is long. It is long story. Having imaginary characters and events. It has many characters and events. So it is a long story. Novel is a piece of long narrative in literary prose. So it is not a short story, it is not an essay. Novel is a long narrative. It is more than a story or essay, and it is a literary prose. It is in prose form. Narrative prose is meant to entertain, educate, or tell a story. Now, what is the intention of novel? It is a narrative prose. It is written in prose form and it is meant to entertain. educate or to tell a story. It is a description of chain of events. So if you read novel, you'll find there are many events or incidents which take place in a novel. Novel is a genre of fiction writing. It is a genre. Genre means style. You can see in the last line, genres. The spelling is Genre, but actually it is pronounced genre or genre. So novel is a genre of fiction writing. Fiction means it is unreal or not real. Novel is a long work of narrative fiction. So in short, we can say novel is a long work of narrative fiction. It is unreal or imaginative, means any made up story purely meant for entertainment. So it is a story. It is a made up story or imaginative story purely meant for entertainment or education. Then, novel describes intimate, close, personal human experiences. So, in the novel, we find human experiences which are very close or which are very intimate or which are very personal. Novel normally written in prose form, not in verse or poem form. So, if you read novels or if you go through the novels, you'll find maximum novels are written in prose form and not in poetry or verse form. It is published as a printed book, a bounded book. It is a book, it is a printed book. Novel is a printed book which is published, or we can say it is a bound book. Novel is fictional, a love story that is told in narrative prose form. So it may be a love story or it may be a fiction which is told in a narrative form, prose form. Now, the central trait, or we can say the characteristic of novel as a form is prose. It is always written in prose form, not in poetry or verse form. What is prose? Prose is a form of language. Prose is the form of language and it has grammatical structure. It has ordinary grammatical structure. And prose has natural flow of speech. Then we move on to next, that is the term novel. Now, the word novel is derived from Italian word novella, means new. The term novel originates from the production of stories, stories that remain a part of European culture of storytelling or recitation. A novel is a story embellishing it with more details of time, place, nature, people, and their minds, their gestures, and activities. Now, here the word embellishing is used. Embellishing means to embellish or to make it decorative or attractive. So, all the above factors, that is time, place, nature, people, their minds, their gestures. Gestures means the movement of hand or head just for communication. That is called gestures. So all these factors make novel more attractive or more decorative. So all the above factors, that is time, place, gestures, all these are crucial or important while writing a novel. Then novel creates the picture of the society of that time and it makes it easier to understand. So that is about the term novel, how it derived. It derived from the Italian word novella. Okay, means new. Then we move on to next point, that is the early period of novel. Now, you can see there the novel in the modern era has adopted literary prose. Now, when we read the novels, contemporary novels, modern novels, you'll find they are all written in prose. But in earlier time, it was written in verse form. If you go back before 18th century, you'll find the novels were in verse form or poetry form. So novel has a history of about 2000 years. So in this lesson, we are studying history of novel, how novel came into existence, or how novel got its identity. Okay, novel was the center of attraction in the 18th century. Novel became the center of attraction in the 18th century. It has a history of about 2000 years. It flourished or it became popular in the 18th century. Novel in the modern era has adopted literary prose, but before 18th century, the novel was written in verse form or poetry form. Now, the 18th century novels were written in prose form, which made life easier to understand than in drama and poetry. So, drama and poetry were difficult to understand, and that's why people were attracted towards novel. So drama or poetry needed interpretation or mediator who can explain. But novel was in simple form and it was understood by the people easily. So the novels were written in prose form. That is why it made easy to understand. So all the forms of literature, that is drama, poetry, short stories, were written in poetry or verse form before 18th century. So all these literature, that is drama or poetry or short stories, they were in poetry form, verse form. Okay. Therefore, we can say that novel has a history of 2000 years, and we are talking about Greek romances, which are early precursors of novel. Now, here the word precursors is used. What is the meaning of precursors? Precursor means a person or a thing that comes before another of the same kind, or we can say forerunner. Now you can see there the early precursor of novel. That is, there were collection of tales existed between second to sixth century. They were imaginative, delightful stories of ideal love and marvelous adventures. And it affected the creative writing for the next 1000 years. So we can say that before 18th century, novels were in poetry form, verse form, and not in prose form. Then next point, the earlier threads of the genre, earlier threads of genre novel. So earlier threads of the genre novel can be found in Virgil's Eclogus, Malory's Morte d'Arthur, Geoffrey Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales. They were written in poetry form, verse form, and also in story form. These stories or tales made it easier for the common man who was illiterate, not educated, to understand or to know the truth. So, because of this literature, because of these novels of Virgil's Eclogus, Malory's Morte d'Arthur, Geoffrey Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales, it made the illiterate people or the people who were less educated or not educated, they were able to understand the truth which was included in the Bible and other religious books. So these tales, stories were a part of local European culture, and it made them to live a very purposeful and virtuous life. So these stories of Virgil or Mallory's or Geoffrey Chaucer's, these stories, they moved from one place to another, or one culture to another, or one country to another in Europe. Now, if you look at this in Geoffrey Chaucer's Canterbury Tales, when we were doing our MAs, we have read all these things. In Chaucer's Canterbury Tales, there is a group of pilgrims who are on a pilgrimage, and then they narrate stories one by one. Then Mallory's Morty the Arthur is also a collection of stories. Then we move on to next, the world's first novel. The world's first novel is The Tale of Genji. It was written in 1010 by Japanese writer Murasaki Shikibu. Now we might be thinking no, that a novel might have written by any European person. But if you go through this, when you look at this slide, or when you go through the text 4.1, you'll find the world's first novel was Tale of Genji. It was written in 1010 by Japanese writer Murasaki Shikibu. Then I would like to mention here, she was a women novelist. Then the European novel, one more novel, that is Don Quixote by Spanish writer Miguel de Cervantes. It was written in two parts, that is between 1605 and 1615. These novels are from the early period, that is before 18th century. Cervantes is considered as the central to the rise of novel in England because it came to England in translation, because it was written in Spanish. He contributed to the rise of novel in English. So we are going through that how history of novel, that how novel came into existence, or how novel got its identity. The next point, that is the foreground for the novel. That is, we can say, prominent position for the novel. Before that, situation during the Elizabethan and Renaissance period, drama dominated because people were not able to read. Literacy rate was less, people were illiterate. So in those times, that is Elizabethan and Renaissance, drama dominated because people were not able to read and write. They were illiterate. Books and literature was not easily available. Therefore, oral culture of storytelling or recitation was more popular and common. Because of drama, people developed certain idea or thinking capacity which helped them to understand novel. So in those times, Elizabethan and Renaissance, there were people who were not literate. Books and literature was not available. Therefore, there was a culture to tell the story in orally. Because of drama, people get a certain idea or thinking capacity which help them to understand novel. Then due to industrialization, machines were invented. You know that. Invention of wheels, invention of printing press made storytelling in one way easy, and people got stories in printed form to read. So the literature was easily available because of printing press. There were magazines were printed, newspapers were printed, and there's new readers. So because of industrial revolution, a new class developed. Means middle class came into existence, Before that, there were only two classes, upper class and lower class. So middle class people were attracted towards newspapers and magazines. These new readers had no or little interest in romances and tragedies. They were appreciated only by upper classes. So before 18th century, there were only no, dramas and romances and tragedies. So middle class people didn't like that, or they don't have interest in this. They were appreciated only by the, excuse me, they were appreciated only by upper class. The new middle class people had interest in new type of literature and the new ideas of the 18th century. The spirit of realism is the characteristic feature of 18th century new literature. The spirit of realism was the characteristic of the 18th century literature. Now, these people like to read what is real and what is close to their heart. They love to read the problems of common middle class people. They disliked imaginary stories. The new literature denied romantic features like enthusiasm, passion, and imagination. The novel was widely used as a powerful medium to explore and represent social realities. The next, the educated middle class readers. So after 1740, new novel originated as a literary form. Means novel got its identity. Increase in trade and commerce and industrial revolution had given rise to a new class, that is middle class. So middle class emerged. Increase in literacy rate, realistic picture of everyday life and problems of common people depicted in the novel appealed to the middle class people. So they didn't like romanticism or romances or tragedies. The common man of the 18th century or the middle class man, he wanted some realistic picture of everyday life or the problems of common man, and all these things were depicted in the novel that appealed the middle class people. Then they considered it as a respectable reading material. Then novel became voice for aspirations of the middle class and lower class. Spread of machines gave time to the middle class people for reading and discussions. So all this happened now because of the printing press. They got literature. Then common problems were discussed through that literature. So they felt very much closer to this type of literature. And the novel became voice for aspirations of the middle class and lower classes. Then spread of machines gave time to middle class people for reading and discussions. So they got some kind of leisure time for reading or discuss those topics within their fellow beings. The novel became the prominent form and people gave less importance to drama and poetry. So due to novel, the importance of poetry and drama reduced. So in the early period of the 18th century, there was a steep decline in the theater. People wanted new form of literature to fulfill their desire, and they wanted real picture of the society. So in this part, we have studied the rise of novel and the factors that contributed to the rise of novel in 18th century. In the second lecture, we will see or we will learn about some famous English and Indian novelists and their novels. Thank you very much for listening. So you can